What's up, guys? In today's video, I wanted to do an update on the MyDesigns software. We had previously talked about it in the context of selling digital products on Etsy primarily. Now, I know the aspirations of MyDesigns is to let us upload beyond just Etsy, but for the scope of today's video, we're going to focus exclusively on Etsy as the marketplace and the print-on-demand integration, which recently went live. I believe it's probably live for Shopify too as well, or I know they were talking about Shopify. You guys know I'm not huge into Shopify. At some point in the future, I'll expand to Shopify, but today ain't that day. All right, but I do love me some Etsy now that I got my new shop up and running, and I've been using the MyDesigns print-on-demand integration, and it has saved me so much time that I had to do a video. I mean, it's hard for me to put into words just how much time it has saved me. Even with all the automation tools that I use, MyDesigns software has just been an immense time saver. And if there's one thing I don't have enough of, it is time. So I'm gonna show you everything you need to know. By the way, MyDesigns, there is still a free tier. So I'm gonna show you where to sign up as soon as we get started. So let's go. We're going to jump on over to the MyDesigns software in just a second, but in the description at the top, I've got a link to my free weekly print-on-demand giveaway. I've got my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course. I've got my print-on-demand Facebook group, so I hope you take advantage of all of those. And like I mentioned a second ago, if you use the link at the very top of the description, you can sign up for MyDesigns right now for free, and you can actually use it and do what I'm going to show you in this video for free. So I would recommend you do that because it won't be free forever. So lock in the free tier while it's available. All right, let's jump on over to MyDesigns. All right, we are here using the MyDesigns software. I just wanted to show you that I do still have this big playlist here at the very top of my channel. So you can click the channel icon and check out the playlist. It should be right there. Walking you through everything that we've covered previously on MyDesigns. I'm still going to use MyDesigns in this video, but I'm not going to do like a start from scratch, cover everything type video today because I don't want it to go too long because I really, the longer videos run, people don't always watch the full video. So I just want to show you the print-on-demand integration today, but also if you want the full tutorial, it is in this playlist. I would recommend watching that playlist. It's extremely valuable software, and the alternative, if you choose not to use it, is either to do nothing or do something but do like less quality work, or do equal quality work but it'll take you quite a bit longer than if you were to use the software. Unless I'm missing something, right? But this is just me speaking to my personal experience with the software. All right, so I actually made a new demo folder and I queued up some designs from Vexels, all in the grilling / barbecue niche. So show Vexels some love too. They're an awesome source of pre-made graphics. They have a whole team of professional graphic designers. And if you're a print-on-demand seller like me that either isn't great at design or doesn't have all day to spend on designing, it's a great alternative. So I'll put a link to them in the description underneath the MyDesigns link. All right, so what I went ahead and did is I kind of optimized the listings just a little bit here. I set, the keywords here, the primary keyword I actually set to the file name, and the file name I set to text that reflects what's in the design. So now we have a variable we can access that dynamically pulls in the text from the design. The secondary keyword here I set to the product type that we're going to publish to. So I put t-shirt. Inventory and pricing tab, we have a price, we have a quantity. We'll actually be able to customize those further later on, so I'll show you that. And then on the listing tabs, we have the title, which again is dynamically pulling in the variable. We have tags that I used. I kind of used just a tag template just to make it quick and easy. And we have a very basic description. Now we also have a bunch of image slots here for mockups that are unused. So why don't we make some mockups, all right? So in the top left corner here, I'm gonna go ahead and click select current page. Under more actions, I'm going to go down to mockups and I'm going to type in shirt. All right. And now my girlfriend's not a big fan of this like really red background mockup, but I personally like it because it's an attention grabber. So I think it actually might be suitable for a primary mockup. So I'm going to use it. All right. Now under right to image slot, I'm going to go ahead and select mockup 1. Okay. And by the way, there is a generate preview button. That's how I got this to pop up behind me. Now behind me, I'm going to hide myself on the video. There's a button that says create mockups. I'm going to click that and it is going to queue up this process here, and you can actually see it on the right hand side. It says active jobs and it says 6 designs in queue. You can even click over where it says jobs and see that it is working. All right, and once it's done, you can go ahead and see that underneath mockup 1. Perfect. So now let's do that again and just make a couple more mockups here. So I'll type in shirt again. Let's go ahead and do the What do you think? The black shirt as well? And by the way, you can change the t-shirt color by putting in a hex code. So I'm going to use 222222, so pretty dark black without it being a solid black. We'll write this to mockup 2. We'll do a quick preview first just to make sure that it looks good before generating the final mockups in bulk. By the way, I'm only doing 6 shirts at a time, but you can do up to 24 at a time, and they may expand that to even more in the future. All right, I think this looks pretty good. I will click create mockups. And now let's go and do one more round of mockups. I was told that they are working on sizing charts, and it appears they are. Okay, so I typed in size when I searched these mockups, and let's go ahead and select one of the t-shirts here. So I don't want it to be a v-neck. Oh, actually they have the file name here as well. So Bella 3001, that is the one I think we're going to use. Primary color, let's do the black t-shirt again, and set it to mockup 3. Let's do a quick preview though, make sure it looks good. All right, I'd say that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll darken the shirt just a little bit. We'll just do the full black. And you'll notice it has the size, the width, the length. So that is perfect for us if we're going to be selling Bella Canvas 3001. And it even has our design on it, which is pretty darn nice if you ask me. Who knows, in the future they may do things like color charts as well for the colors that we offer. Sky's really the limit with their mockup software. I mean, I'm loving it so far. So I'm going to hit create mockups. And now we should have 3 really good mockups ready to go. As soon as that job finishes, says designs in queue, I will go ahead to publish. All right, perfect. So now we can actually, over here on the top right, we can, under file slots, we can switch from, primary to mockup 1, mockup 2, mockup 3, and, we can just kind of scroll through. Everything looks good. Why don't we publish? All right. So I will go to, instead of more actions, go to publish. Then instead of going to digital, which is what we did in the previous videos, go ahead and click products. Okay, now the first thing you're going to want to do is actually, if you want to switch from Etsy, like I know they're adding Shopify support and they'll expand beyond that in the future. Go ahead and add your Etsy shop and then select Etsy category. I never really do categories, but if you want to, clothing is selected by default. Underneath there, you can go to gender neutral adult clothing, then tops and tees, then t-shirts, and then graphic tees. All right, and then I'm going to click validate and next step. And when you click that, if you have like too many tags or some of your tags are over 20 characters or anything else that Etsy doesn't like, it'll flag it for you so that you can catch it and fix it here in MyDesigns before pushing to your pushing to Etsy and having an error. Okay. So here we go. We have, women clothing, men clothing. I'm just going to click t-shirts on the left-hand side. You can see Bella 3001. That is the shirt that I'm going to roll with. You see price from, it says $12.23. Partner is Printful. I was actually supposed to be joined by Curtis from MyDesigns, but he wasn't feeling that well today. So in the future, I'll get him on again. But he mentioned that they're adding support for more print partners. So right now it's just Printful. Also, that should add, more competitive pricing. I think he also talked about they may consider, like for people that upgrade out of the free tier to the paid tiers, give you more competitive pricing on the products. So that's something to look forward to. But you can see here, price from currently $12.23. Shipping from is $4.99. Average production time is only 1 business day. So they're doing really well in terms of production and getting them shipped out at Printful. Lots of colors, lots of sizes. Perfect. Exactly what I want. And if they do add the lower pricing, I will certainly be the first to upgrade because, like I said, this software is invaluable for me. The currency I don't have enough of is time. So I'll trade money to get some time back for sure. No brainer. All right, so next you can see here, first I'll select the sizes. I'm just going to click all of the sizes. So we have extra small through 3XL. Under additional mockups, I'm going to go ahead and click mockup 1, 2, and 3 and have those be pushed. But now we can select our colors. I noticed that white is selected by default. Let's leave that. We can go ahead and select black as well. I generally optimize my designs to be sold against dark shirts. So I'm going to probably select like dark colors. We'll do navy, brown, dark green, and I think that's 5 colors. That's typically enough for me. Maybe a royal blue too. Why not? I like royal blue. And actually, since I normally optimize for dark colors, I'm going to uncheck white just to be, because they all may look good in white this time, but in the future, when I'm doing like a lot of files at a time, like I might upload 100 or 200 designs at once, I typically just either am doing it for light colored shirts or dark colored shirts, and I don't want to, have any returns on my hands. So anyways, You can see generate mockups is selected, and you can see the mockups are generated over here on the left-hand side for me. That's great for kind of previewing the colors as you select them, but I am not a huge fan of how these like flat white mockups look, especially next to the dynamic mockups that we've already created previously using the mockup generator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncheck this box that says generate mockups, and those will not be pushed. All right, that way I don't have to go in and delete them later. Perfect. Because when I was using Printify, well, I had to go in and delete all those extra mockups that were generated, and that was a pain, and that required time. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and click validate and next step. Apparently 3 of the design files needed to be resized or saved at higher DPI. So I just went ahead and unchecked those 3. So we're going to push 3 at a time right now. But just know that in theory, if we were to push 24 at a time, which as of recording this is the max, I heard it might go up in the future. But if we're pushing 24 at a time, everything that I'm going to show you is the exact same, just so you know. So even though we're doing 3 now, it could be 24 for all intensive purposes. So as far as pricing goes, like, here's the thing. This is another really cool thing that they set up for us with their bulk controls. So it kind of sets the default price to 24 bucks, but by default, we have these bulk price controls. So I'm going to leave all sizes selected and all colors selected, and I'm going to use replace. These are all defaults, and I'm going to say 24.99, and I'm going to hit apply. Okay. Now, if you don't check this box for apply prices on current page only, because right now one page is just one design. Okay, so page 2 would be a different design. Page 3 is a different design. I like to apply to all of them at once, right? We want these bulk controls to save time. Now, here's what's really cool. Since the 2XL and 3XL have higher base costs, why don't we select from, instead of all sizes, go to 2XL and then set it to $25.99. We increase by $1. Hit apply, and you'll notice right here under 2XL, it has increased it. And if we go down here to black, it has also increased to 2XL. Perfect. Then go to 3XL and do $26.99. Perfect. All of them are being updated on all pages too. We can switch to page 2. You'll notice that the navy 2XL is $25.99. Navy 3XL, $26.99. Go to page 3, same thing. Perfect. Now, what if we want to do a loss leader to increase our click-through rate by bringing the price that the customer sees down? Right? That's always a good thing. That's how we increase our sales. So I'm going to go to extra small, and I'm going to select one color. Okay, so let's go to extra small brown. All right, so now on all 24, theoretically 24, remember it's 3 today, but whatever, 24 at a time, we can set the extra small one color, and we can set the price to $14.99 or whatever you have to do to remain profitable. Let's just do $15.99 since I didn't calculate it exactly. We'll do $15.99. All right, and then I hit apply. So now if I scroll down here, brown, extra small, $15.99, and that's the price that the customer is going to see when they click. And this is common practice on Etsy, so but you don't have to do it, but I would recommend it if you're serious about long-term success on the platform. It's just something that people do, right? Etsy could easily fix it, but they don't. They set it up this way so that sellers would do what we do. Or whatever. It's your shop. You do what you want to do. But I did just want to show you that we can set up the loss leader here too, right? So we've set the loss leader. We don't need to go in and delete the crappy mockups that Printful or Printify would generate by default that we can't stop from being pushed. We can push straight to Etsy now, right? Then we go to next step. And all we have to do is click publish, and those are going to get sent straight to our Etsy shop. And I'm just going to go ahead and click it, and I will show you when they are live. All right, guys, so I'm in Etsy. These are created as drafts, so you have to go in and manually publish them, but it also means you can play around and not have to worry about like paying for these listings, for instance. Also, I do just want to let you guys know that you can bulk select your drafts and bulk publish. You can bulk set the production partner. You can bulk change prices. You can bulk add to section. You can bulk change the renewal options, right? So hopefully you're getting the whole point of this, right? Like MyDesigns is letting us run our business with as few clicks as possible, and clicks equate to time. So we are saving time and hopefully money too, because honestly, you're not gonna have to pay for as many alternative like tools and whatnot. They're kind of bringing them all underneath one hood. And of course, guys, you can get started for free with MyDesigns. Now I just wanted to show you here on the listing page itself that the images made it. If you have any additional images you want to upload, you can go ahead and do that. If you have videos, go ahead, upload, do that. Sky's the limit now with your Etsy shop, guys. Keep it simple. You're creating really high quality listings in bulk, and it's completely scalable, right? So you're not cutting corners. You're not making crappy listings. Hopefully you get the point of why I'm sharing this with you. I'm really excited about this software, and they're receptive to feedback. They have a feedback mechanism built directly into the software, but there's also a community board that you can get in touch with the team and like offer them, you know, your recommendations. What can make your life easier, or do you see a way to upgrade the software? So I like that they've been really receptive to any kind of tips that I've had and that other people have had. Anyways, guys, you can tell I'm a fan. Check it out. The link is in the description. It is free right now to get started. So what's not to love? We all love free. And guys, enjoy. I will see you at the next video.